just want better for y'all.
I don't think enough people are saying this shit.
These are just our ideas.
Maybe we should all be a little bit more self-aware and a little bit less delusional.
What do we know?
What the fuck could we possibly know?
Hey, look, get your shit together.
All right, and welcome back to The Reason They Should Have Never Gave You Niggas Microphones. I'm Lil Low.
I'm Bitch Shot Shay.
And this is Let Me Stay Focused, the podcast. Woo! What a time to be alive.
Yes.
It's getting really cold for it to be homecoming season. I thought I warned y'all.
I'm for sure. It's looking like it's going to be hoodie at the game type shit.
I'm glad I didn't buy none of that shit I said I was going to buy.
Last week, it was like super hot during the day. But then around like 6, 7 o'clock, it started getting a little chilly.
This that weather, they're going to get somebody sick.
So, yeah, I mean, last year I wore a long sleeve and jeans.
Yeah, you look good in that outfit. I wore a one piece and a jacket.
Yeah, so I think we'll be okay. Yeah. We pretty much do the same thing.
I was going to step it up, but now I'm not. And I can blame the weather. And not my own laziness. Also, as an update from last episode, so at the end of my street, they were having a fish fry.
You said the fish fry?
At the end of my street, they were having a fish fry.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. And so I asked him, like, are you going to be at the tailgate? And he said yes.
For real?
Yeah. And I had got a plate of fish that day, and it was real good.
I was going to say, like, did they say where at the tailgate they were going to be?
No, he didn't say what tent he's going to be.
Oh.
You know how niggas do? He's like, yeah, my fiance worked it out on. I'll be there. The niggas don't know nothing.
Right. Shit, we need to know.
That's what I'm saying.
There's going to be hella people out there. There's going to be too much to like.
Too much people find fish.
Yeah, trying to figure out.
I'll go down there and get an update. But yeah, he going to be there. So we know we got at least one good fish guy. That's a blessing.
Need that
hot piece of fish. Like, it's a staple.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, I bought one for my neighbor. As we be telling y'all got to be friends with your neighbor. Because I was out of town and he brought in my packages into his house and he brought my trash out and put it back in. Mm-hmm. And so when I pulled up, he was outside and I was like, I'm about to go see what he's talking about with the fish down there. You want to play? He was like, yeah. And so I got us both plays. He was like, that hit the spot.
That sounds good.
And he put some shrimp in there for us.
Dang. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, he looked out.
Yeah, we're going to get us a piece of fish.
Hopefully some shrimp, too.
If you're looking for us at the tailgate, look for where they find that fish at. And where they did the, what we get last time, them Capri Suns.
Oh, you talking about the alcohol?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to be swarming over there.
Yeah, I was just thinking about, because I bought my own little pouch, too.
I did not know that.
It had just like straight liquor. It wasn't it wasn't like a mixed drink, but I had just bought some straight liquor so we could like take shots.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna do that again.
Yeah. We could because we met you at there. We'll discuss offline.
Yeah.
But we could meet up somewhere and drink before. And they got now they got the parking ride.
Oh, at the for the Tide?
Yeah.
But do it.
I don't know if it makes sense.
I was about to say, do they even make sense for us though?
No, it don't. But listen, we gonna work it out. Drinking and driving is a felony.
Yeah.
And I didn't do it before. I get drunk places and the big shot take me home. That's happened a series of times.
Yeah.
Remember that time we got fucked up at the Millennium Tour and you came and got me and Deja and we went to that club and I ripped the black and mild out that guy's mouth because he was blowing that smoke in my face.
Central one of that. Yeah, I remember that night. That's crazy because I definitely was just in the house. But I did come and get y'all.
The movie, I think we went to Waffle House too. We was everywhere. We went to the movies one time and I got drunk.
Yes, the Capriccio. I think that was Capriccio.
Yes. And that boring ass Taraji P. Henson movie. There was nothing else to do. That one was my fault. The tailgate last year. I was fucked up.
Yeah, last year was fun.
That's what I'm saying. Anyways, I have honorable mention, and I feel like you can probably guess who it is. Take a wild guess. Oh, wait.
What are we watching?
Oh, fuck. I'm watching the news to see the weather for the tailgate. No, I'm watching Still Only Murders in the Building, and I watched something. I don't remember the name of it, but it was about this nigga and his passion was setting up those type of like wilderness camps for the bad kids. And he got carried the fuck away. And they would shut him down and he opened up another one. And kids started dying and he opened up another one.
That's insane.
He dead now. They didn't even stop him. He's just dead.
How did he die?
Cancer. And both his kids was bad.
So were they bad? So did he start the thing because his kids were bad? Or
No.
they were bad as a result.
And then he's like, I'm a veteran. This nigga was in the Air Force. No disrespect to the Air Force. I think y'all are the best branch. I also think that if I'm going to have someone, quote unquote, whip my kids into shape, I'm getting a Marine. Actually, would perhaps get a Marine. If the Marines are unavailable, I would get someone from the Army. If the Army was busy, perhaps the National Guard. If we're taking out the National Guard because we pretend they don't exist, then I'm going to the Navy.
Navy SEALs.
Yeah. If the Navy is busy, I might get someone from the Coast Guard. We always forget about the Coast Guard. And if the Coast Guard is busy and my kid's not that bad at all, then I'll get somebody from the Air Force.
Yeah.
They didn't whoop on you in the Air Force. Knock it off. Or, you know what? I'm not going to speak to... You know what? There's other branches I would get to whip a kid into shape. I don't think that nigga who was coming on Maury grabbing them kids up like that was in the Air Force.
Yeah, that's fucked up. And you said you watched that where?
I think it was called Lost Souls or something. It was on Netflix. I'm going to find... While you say yours, I'm going to remember the name. I got to start writing this stuff down.
Yeah, I be trying to put, like, what platform I'm watching it on, so... Just in case somebody listens and they like, it's so much out though right now, like to watch. I feel like I've been watching shit up a storm, which is a change from when I was.
Yeah, shit need to stop coming all out at once. Let's get back to healthy release schedules.
So we can always have something, right?
Yeah.
So I've been watching just the normal stuff that I mentioned. Abbott, morning show. You know, those come on every week, so I'm probably going to be watching them for the next month and a half.
To the foreseeable future.
Yeah. Also, Real Housewives of Potomac came back, which I was surprised about because I felt like it just went off. Like,
yeah.
Like, I don't know, that was kind of quick to me.
I didn't watch last season.
When, you know, last season is the only one I watched. Like, well, I guess maybe last season and the one before that because I kind of binged it. So yeah. I really don't know where I started at, but I know it was like recent. It wasn't like I haven't been watching it from the beginning.
Yeah.
Karen's out of jail, so they
free the guys.
They mentioned it, but they didn't really like. Obviously, she don't have no camera time because she just got out of jail for real. Like, and I'm sure they've been filming.
Yeah.
For a while now.
I think they were prepared for her to be in jail for the whole season.
Yeah. Because they probably would have just waited, but...
Yeah, she got out early.
Yeah. Outside of that, I joined, like, this little movie club. It's kind of like the book club, but...
I was going to say, you're going to join the club.
Yeah. Because I be wanting to, like, see other stuff, but, like, I probably won't watch it unless I'm, like, assigned.
Yeah.
So it was this movie... the movie of the month was Devil in a Blue Dress. Have you ever heard it? I mean, have you ever seen that?
I've heard that phrase.
It's Denzel Washington plays in it. He's the main character. But did you watch The L Word?
I did. I even watched season 6.
So the lady who played Bet. That's the mixed lady, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, she played in it. She's the main character too.
I'm glad she working.
I was like, oh shit. But this is an old movie though. Like this was way before that.
Well, she got a little check from the L Word Generation Q or whatever.
Yeah. Do they even still come on?
I would hope not.
I watched that, and then last but not least, it's a show called Fatal Attraction.
I don't like the movie.
So there's an actual, there's an actual movie called Fatal Attraction. Never seen the movie. But they have a TV show on Tubi. They basically talk about like these true crime of passion.
Ooh.
Like, and so I really just got hooked on that one day. I was just really watching that shit all day. Just showing how people like kill their partners and shit like that. It's not funny.
It makes you gotta be careful. Yeah. Because I love making people.
It makes me
obsessed
like
with me.
Sad eye. Right. Because I'm like, I be wondering like how far people will go, you know? But I don't want anything to ever happen to me because...
Yeah. I feel like it means I got to change, you know. Maybe I should go for a healthy level of attraction.
Right. Exactly. But that's it for me.
Oh, okay. Sorry, somebody just texted me canceling for something that is not today. Yikes. For them. because I'm not there. The name of the documentary was Hell Camp Teen Nightmare.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That's Hell Camp. I mean, yeah. I feel like it's very
A girl was there for 3 days and she died.
Damn. Of what?
Heat stroke. But they're like, it could have been other stuff. But they had her backpacking in the desert.
That's sad. Did he get sued ever?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Not guilty. And then he'd go start another camp.
Y'all gotta be careful what y'all signing y'all kids up for, man.
These parents paying $17,000. Anyways, guess who my very predictable honorable mention is?
Unpredictable?
Very predictable.
Oh, it's predictable? Mm-hmm. Chance the Rapper?
Oh, I should have did Chance. I love him.
Oh, man. I thought it was gonna be him.
If your name starts with the C, this is for you. Which works because it's Cardi B.
Cardi B.
Cardi B's second album, Am I the Drama, sold at least 200,000 in its first week, which makes it her second album. It's her second #1 debut on the Billboard Hot 100, following up her debut of Invasion of Privacy in 2018. She is the first female rapper to do this ever. Set herself a little record.
Yes, I love Cardi B.
And people keep trying to act like that ain't no sales when these bitches can't get 6 people to listen to their songs even when they're airdropping them by force to people. So I feel like she deserves her like flowers for that because people are trying to say she didn't outsell Nicki. So, I mean, these are both great sales. Other people are not doing. Tyler sold 17,000 and y'all kept, what was it, 7,000? Something crazy like that. And we were supposed to be like, oh, that's good. That's not good. So I say that to say, the 200,000 first week equivalent album units, SEA units comprise 110,000, meaning that 145.72 million on-demand official streams of the songs during the first week. And then just hardcore sales, people buying the album, 88,000. Like, come on.
Yeah. I feel like that's amazing in these times because nobody's buying albums. Like, not really unless you got a record player and you one of them.
Yeah. And then I will say for Chance the Rapper, I seen today that some of the trains, the CTA, like the Chicago trains, they have Starline cars where they're playing the album and his picture is up. And he was up there today and he seemed really emotional about it. I did see Chance in concert. I just feel like there has to be something like this era has to be called like the comeback kid or some shit. He's everywhere.
Yeah.
He's everywhere. And when he did when he did the show I Went in DC, he was like, yo, this album just came out, like y'all know all the words. And he would do the throwback shit and people knew all of that.
Yeah.
It's good to see.
Yeah. It is, man. Because everybody can't come back, Everybody can't have that longevity, so.
And one of his songs, like, he has, like, a lyric that says, like, I still get tweets that say I miss when you weren't sober. Like, that, y'all got to stop doing that to people. But he also has a song at the end where he addresses it. He's like, here go to acid, you take it. Mm-hmm. Let me know how that goes for you. Like, I think he says basically, like, the root of all of his music has always been love. That's what makes it good. And so, I'm happy for him.
Yeah.
He looks good. He's performing great.
That's
and
good.
Cardi looks great. Happy belated birthday, Cardi. And yeah, I'm happy for the C's. This is for you.
Mm-hmm.
Watch us on YouTube.
Well, I have Hotep of the Week. And this week's Hotep is Nida. I'm not sure how to pronounce her name. Romulus. She actually has been charged with shooting her 4 kids and killing 2 of them.
Charged, meaning that she didn't kill herself.
Nope, she did not kill herself. She's arrested. Her bond is set at $14 million, which
higher
is only like $140,000, right? If you paying 10%,
no, that's got to be a mil.
A mil?
14 million?
Oh yeah, 1.4. Wait, 14 million. What's 10% of that?
You're the woman in STEM.
I don't know. Never mind. Anyway,
I'm in the humanities.
Her fucking bond is a lot of money.
What's 10% of 14? We don't even fucking know. Oh yeah, 1.4 mil.
Okay. But yeah, she is one of them situations where I don't know, like she just snapped or what, but she's known for being on paternity court. She went on paternity court on TV.
I did see something about this, yes.
To find father her son. I don't know if she ever found the nigga or not, but yeah, she shot all of her kids, which is insane. Absolutely. Yeah. Two of them died, which is so fucked up, man.
I hope they get a hold of her in jail.
She actually looked crazy, though.
I wish she would have killed herself, but I guess they'll have to do it for her in jail.
Like, I don't know if she got a mental illness.
I don't give a fuck what she got, to be quite frank. And I usually have a lot of compassion for those type of things.
Yeah.
But as for her, I hope she suffers.
I hope they give her the damn death penalty.
Yeah. By firing squad, for real. The fuck?
I don't know. I feel like there's just so many steps you can go through before actually like hurting your kids. You know, like obviously you probably think about it before you actually do it. So maybe, I don't know, get help or something, but or at least give the kids away. Like, I don't know. I just feel like it's just there's literally like logically no reason to hurt your kids in any situation.
No, not at all.
So she's hotep.
Hotep of the week, hotep of the year, hotep forever. So there's that. And honestly, I hope something bad's happened to you. It's always so hard to move on from stuff like that. People need to stop hurting their kids. Next, we have lyrics and lessons where we give a lyric and you get a lesson. Do you have any guesses?
Cardi B.
It is Cardi B. And the lyric is, face pretty, I know I could probably win a pageant, baby. They say I'm attractive, I be feeling like a magnet, baby. And what I get from that is that, you know, when you put out good, whether it be with your face or your intentions or your personality, it comes back to you.
Yeah.
Those are the things that you attract to you. And I feel like you can tell, particularly with Cardi B, that, like the way she's received by the public and others, that she has good intentions and those good intentions always come back to her.
Yeah.
And that people respond to her very well.
Yeah. She just got an energy, like a good energy, man.
Yeah.
Like she's just one of them people you like now. She's probably cool as fuck.
Even when she like apologized to Lotto, I'm like, oh, is she really sorry?
Yeah.
Because when she was going off in that, you could tell she wasn't really thinking about like, oh, it's like, yo, I'll break this bitch's neck. Let me tell you something.
Yeah. Cardi is crazy.
I love it.
You can tell she's crazy, but I don't know. I think that's just her nature, you know? Like, she's cool. Just don't get on her bad side.
Yeah.
And then she's gonna yell and scream and fuss at you. And then,
Yeah.
and then you'll be able to the fucking clip on the internet. But other than that, you know, I feel like she's probably cool.
Yeah.
But I do love her album. Like,
And is it that song? One of these songs, she's like, these bitches love Cardi. And I'm like, they do. I'm one of them. Like,
yeah.
I love her.
Everybody love Cardi.
And I will say, I was
Well,
at Complex Con, and there was a series of DJs. Now, I know there's a lot of other shit people are talking about Complex Con. But I will say, I was in Brooklyn. And
Culture Con.
At Culture Con. And shout out Culture. I heard Magnet a shit ton of times.
Yeah.
I wasn't hearing the Pink Lady very much.
Cause I mean,
And to me, how much do your city, how much do your town fuck with you?
Obviously not that much. I mean, Cardi's album is really good though. Like she really got
Hello.
some hits up there. Like that's why I'm like all the hate she was getting a couple weeks ago. Like it really just added fuel to the fire for real for me because I feel like they just was like making it bigger and bigger. You know what I'm saying? Like she just got more, what's the word? Attention from it, and it made me just want to go listen to her album. Like,
And naming it, Am I the Drama?
right?
Chef's kiss.
Cause she is the drama, but you know,
So good.
it is what it. I kind of just wish she would have released music out, like prior to it. Like I feel like she spent so much time like doubting herself that she like didn't. She was just sitting on this. I was like, damn, like this was actually good. Like you ain't have to wait.
I agree, but we wouldn't have got Pretty and Petty, which, okay, let me also do this a little bit of a PSA. I know that y'all know that I know 5 Bia songs. I know that y'all know I'm a Bia fan and that I'm from Massachusetts. Stop asking me 5 Bia songs. If only one person here is going to survive, it's going to be me.
Yeah.
I'm not sharing that information with y'all. When I told y'all to listen to the Bia album for certain, y'all didn't want to listen to me.
Somebody said, because she just put out a project, right?
I cannot disclose.
People said it was good. Well, I seen somebody say it was good.
I begged Bia last year in June. I said, Bia, I really fuck with you. Please do not do this. Bia did not listen to me. There's nothing else I can do. Yeah. I know people who know Bia. If they didn't put a stop to her, what the fuck do you expect me to do? I'm still a Bia fan, but I'm a member of the Barty gang. All I can do is make sure I survive when that person with that gun come and ask us all for 5 Bia songs.
Right, because we gonna need you. I don't know. I couldn't tell you at all. I got one song.
What is it?
Whole lot of
money.
What? That's the name of the song, right?
Yes, that's the one.
That's the one.
You know Safari with Pharrell.
Huh?
Or you know Best on Earth. You know Best on Earth with Russ. I like the way she worked. Yeah. She always puts you first. Yeah. And I know I've been around, but I swear you got the best on earth. Yeah. I got drip on the floor and it's getting nasty. Rihanna came out to that song.
Oh, on the her thing?
Yeah. I got something to give him, and if he asks me, I'm not feeling her, baby. I let him gas me.
And I do remember liking that part of the show. You talking about her like fashion show, right?
I think it did make it into the fashion show, but it was like Rihanna had been missing for a while, and she came out like walking by the pool or some shit, and that was the song that she used. I got drip on the floor and it's getting nasty. So, I don't know if you know Safari with J Balvin. Mommy.
I got 3 of Bia's songs saved.
Okay, what are they?
And 2 of them are a whole lot. Of one is just a remix.
Oh God.
The other one is called Same Hands, featuring Lil Durk.
Yeah.
So
same hands that I fixed to pray with.
I got 2 songs.
I don't trust this nigga that I lay with. That's Same Hands.
That's all I got for y'all.
Okay, so you have some songs from For Certain.
Not 5. I still would.
Wrist Stanley Cup. I could show you how to skate.
I'm gonna have to re-listen to the project.
I like long walks with my nigga to the bank.
I mean, I don't doubt that.
I don't want y'all to have 5 though, so let me stop. I'm not defending Bia. I think she was wrong. She's too fucking grown. Bia's like 30-something. She's too fucking old to have even jumped in this shit. I don't know what type of fucking voodoo Nicki Minaj does on these women when she meets them that they're like, oh, you know who I hate? Cardi B. All this going on. You hate Cardi B too? Malibu Mitch, shame on you. Shame on you. I was rooting for Malibu Mitch. Akbar, I couldn't give a fuck less about. If she wanted to take the bait, bite the cheese, that's on her.
Yeah.
Shame on you bitches, man. For real. You too fucking old.
JT.
Go ahead. What's your lyric?
My lyric is, yeah, I am what I am. I don't have time. I don't have no time for no misunderstandings again.
I am what I am. I don't have no time for no misunderstanding. That's Nonstop by Drake?
Yeah.
Hey.
It is. And I feel like this lesson has came up recently with me, with like just kind of feeling like I've been misunderstood by people. And I'm kind of tired of, I feel like I'm fighting for my life.
I didn't do this shit, man. I'm fighting for my life.
Because naturally, when somebody misunderstands you, you want to like defend yourself, and you want to like go into this mode of like proving that you're not the perception that they have of you. You know?
Yeah, I absolutely hate being misunderstood.
I absolutely hate being misunderstood. But as I'm like getting older, like you just have to realize that I feel like understanding somebody, it takes effort and it takes work. You know what I'm saying? If you're going out of your way to misunderstand me and you're not going out of your way in that same like strength to understand me, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, okay, well, I can't give my energy to this. You know, I gotta learn. I gotta know when to throw my hands up. You know what I'm saying? And kind of just be like, well, that's what you think about me, and that's what that's just what your perception is. But I don't have time to entertain this shit. Like,
we got shit to do.
Right? Like you stay over there with your misunderstanding, and I'm gonna stay over here with my misunderstanding, and that just be what it is.
I'm just a soul whose intentions are good. Oh Lord, please don't let me be misunderstood.
Yeah.
The Carter 3 was so good.
Yes. And I mean, hey, yeah, I feel like that goes to,
I believe
like,
that's Nina Simone, but the sample is on the Carter 3.
yeah, it's Nina Simone. But yeah, like, I don't like to feel misunderstood, but it's a part of life, you know. Everybody not gonna understand you, and everybody not meant to.
Yeah, some people go out their way to misunderstand, you know.
Yeah, it used to be this quote or this tweet or meme or whatever, like, floating around about that, but I can't remember exactly what. Like, people who intentionally try to misunderstand you or, like,
Misrepresent you.
right.
Misrepresent you.
Just like, I don't know. I feel like shit could be so simple, but everybody just don't gel. So
Yeah.
simple things end up becoming like hard things.
So I have Let Me Stay Focused, which is our topic of the week, and I wanted to bring up Jatavia, but in the context of what I consider the politics of being unlikable. I want to start this off with, and I feel like you can attest to this, I used to love Jatavia. I loved me some JT.
Yeah.
I love that girl. Baby, it's you. It's you. And whether you like acknowledge it or not, that's the thing that bothers me. It is you. And as someone who's gotten into it with quite a few people where they're like, it can't always be you. I think the thing that separates my situations in the past and situations like JT is like, I consider myself to be likable. Right? So like, I get the benefit of the doubt. You would get the benefit of the doubt if we got into quite a few tips. Now, there is a point I would say about beef number 4 where it's like, all right.
Yeah.
It's you, bitch.
It's you. Yeah.
But up until that point, it's like the benefit of being likable is there for you. And so I have a couple of questions around this and like, yes, related to JT, but also just in the larger sense, because I think that what we're seeing is JT couldn't get into a fight with the Zodiac killer right now and have people on her side.
Yeah.
They're just so fucking sick of getting on the internet and watching her go back and forth with people. Mm-hmm. It just doesn't make any sense. She's always at the scene of the crime. And so in the vein of people who are always at the scene of the crime, you know the ones in every fucking group chat or a workspace or every corner of the internet, and they swear everybody else is the problem, but somehow they've had beef with every fucking body. Every fucking body. You got people like JT and Nikki. They're fucking wildly talented. They have all of the things that you think would make someone just shut the fuck up. But they don't. They're always at the intersection of fucking backlash, fucking beef, fucking problems. And it's not that they're always wrong, but they're also very seldom doing themselves any favors. Now, could I right now off the top of my head name a beef that JT or Nikki was right in? Let me see. Maybe when, God rest his soul, Rolling Ray, when JT defended Santana against Rolling Ray and was like, that's what you're doing right now is unfair to disabled people. Saucy Santana did not make that song about you. But other than that, really, really not much. So why do you feel like some people get more grace than others? Let's like even talk about, because I think in our last episode we were talking about like the city girls need to just get back together. Mm-hmm. And ever since then, Saucy Santana hit the streets with "grr," and we know that's not happening.
Yeah,
because Carisha was up that time and she was in that live.
Song. Like, it's a good song. Saucy be making some hits.
When he got up there and read JT for like 40 minutes straight, though,
yeah,
I pistol whipped that bitch for 40 minutes. Straight. That's what it felt like.
Right.
What, like even Carisha. Carisha's a good example. What makes Carisha more deserving of grace than JT aside from like colorism?
Because Carisha, like, I feel like the problem is, like you said, JT is always in the fucking middle of something. Always interjecting herself, putting herself into something that don't got nothing to do with her. Just because, in my perspective, is that, or perception is that she wants the attention. She likes the attention. And she thinks it's going to generate people to be talking about her. I think Carisha, on the other hand, Carisha don't really fuck with the attention for real. Like, the whole, like, people criticizing her, like, she don't necessarily like that part. I don't think. I think she likes to be seen, and she likes to, you know, obviously, like, have money and stuff like that, like, do the things she's known for, but, like, with limits. Because even with this whole Diddy shit, right, like, she's not really openly claiming him again, or, like, saying, like, the stuff that she was before, but we know she is, based off of the letter she wrote to the judge. And she'll drop little, like, hints, like something she tweeted the other day, and people was like, girl, not today. Like,
don't piss me off.
She'll typically listen. Like, we be like, girl, we're not even feeling this today.
Shut the fuck up.
She's gonna, she usually be like, all right, like,
shut the fuck up.
I'm gonna go do this. I'll catch y'all later. You know, like, she don't really be in every little thing, you know?
Whereas I feel like if we tell JT, girl, not today.
Yeah, that's gonna make her do it more.
What? Why?
She can be like, nah, cause she did this, she did that. But I think JT like drama. You know, I think she likes to feel like I think for one, she want to get in Nicki. She want to get back in Nicki good graces.
But why?
But Nicki do not like that girl. I don't think Nicki ever really liked her for real. Like. But I think she just be trying to show, like, Nicki how loyal she is.
But why? Do you think it's like I know she has something going on with her mom. And I know that Brenda's baby line probably cut her like a motherfucker. But do you think that's it? Like the relationship with Nicki?
I think people who have, like, mommy issues or even daddy issues, like, they do typically play out in their adult life, you know, relationships with other people. And I think it very well could be, like, she sees Nicki as, like, a mother figure, or like at least like an auntie, or you know, somebody older, a mentor.
Yeah.
But maybe, I don't know. I don't really know the background with JT and her mom. Like, I know she did an interview and she said, like, you know, she take care of her mom and whatever, but, like, they obviously had some kind of stuff going on. I think maybe she took care of her, like when she was growing up and stuff, and she had to, like, kind of grow up faster than what she should have. Yeah. That's kind of what I got from it, but I don't really know the ins and outs. But I definitely do think, like, if she does have issues with her mom, it could definitely be a reason why she's so, like, you know.
And so do we feel like a majority of the time this is JT defending herself? Or do we feel like she's going out there?
I feel like she's be the one starting shit a lot of times. Because if somebody's just saying something about JT and there's nothing else going on, like, she's not going to say nothing. But let it be, like, just using this for an example, Cardi and Nicki. She took that opportunity to, you know, like...
Because Santana did say Cardi dropped the 18th. Where would you want the 19th?
Right. Like, you ain't have no issues, and you ain't saying, you was mute until Nicki said something. And then after that, that's when you wanted to, like, jump in it and be like, oh, I did this, I did that. And she doing, like, and it's like, girl, we didn't even ask you all that. Like, we're not even talking about you right now.
Yeah.
So I don't necessarily think it's like, oh, I'm defending myself. I think it's just like, I'm going to use this opportunity to get some eyes on me.
And I don't think that she realizes, like, this is the part where we've reached unlikable territory, JT. And it is very, very hard to turn that boat around. Like, when they said that because the whole time, really what people were saying was, shut the fuck up. We don't want to hear your voice any fucking more. Don't say shit else. What they were saying out loud, though, was get in the booth. Right. They were trying to tell you to shut up for right now in hopes that you would stop. But you did then get in the booth.
Right.
Nobody wanted to hear that.
Yeah.
I still have not heard it to this day.
I heard a clip. I heard a part of it, but no, I didn't. It's not even on streaming no more.
Listen, I don't know. I would be none the wiser because I'm just so fucking tired. I'm so fucking tired of this shit.
Yeah.
Like, And it's always you. Like, it's you and Glorilla. It's you and, you know what I'm saying? Like, the Cardi is a very specific instance. You went under there and insulted that one lady. And I think that's the thing. JT will try to, like, have a one-up or have a read moment from someone who wasn't even talking shit about her. Like, that pregnant woman, remember, she was like, why didn't they have JT launch the Snob lip gloss instead of something with MAC? Mm-hmm. And she went in on that lady. And people were like, why the fuck are you talking about her nose and lips? She's pregnant. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know that. That was completely unprovoked. That was someone who was saying the launch should have been different. If anything, to me, that was a critique of MAC.
Right. She can't take criticism.
At all.
At all. And she's, I don't think I've ever heard, I mean, outside of when the City Girls first got, I don't know if you remember, they people had brought up their old tweets and they was talking about gay people. Like, I'm pretty sure it was Young Miami who said, like, I don't want my son to be gay or whatever. I don't think JT has ever took accountability, like, for anything. Like, I don't think she's ever said, you know what, I do need to shut up, or I should have shut up, or I should have did this different, or I don't think she ever, like, sat back and thought to herself, like, I don't have anything to do with this situation, you know? Yeah. This is not my business, or this is not my fight. But...
Or even when she was beefing with Carisha, like, maybe she doesn't need this right now.
Right. Or maybe we should have this discussion offline. Like, no, she wants
to prove to the public, which the public does not want to see any more of, that I'll really take it there. I will really talk to somebody like this. I will really do whatever. And we're like...
But half the time she don't even be making sense. She be talking about stuff that's like... Girl, like, who? Nobody's even talking about that. Like, and she, like you said, she'll be quick to, like, try to talk about somebody's looks and all this stuff, and it just be like, I feel like deep down she's probably very, like, insecure. Like,
that's unfortunate.
I don't, you know, I don't know her, so I don't want to, like, project, or, like, I don't want to, you know, sit here and try to diagnose what's wrong with her. But something's
up.
Something's off.
Something ain't cleaning the buttermilk.
You know, and just the situation, because I don't know if you saw what transpired between her and Cardi with the whole abortion thing.
Listen, I'm one of the people who is like,
yeah, you didn't even like, yeah. So I think, just based off of some of this stuff Cardi was saying, like, if this shit is true, and you know Cardi be coming with the screenshots and stuff, like, she be having...
Cardi and Jason Lee are like this.
Yeah. So...
The councilman of Stockton is going to get to the bottom of it.
So, the things Cardi was saying was basically like, you just miserable.
And Santana wasn't saying nothing different. Your nigga don't like you.
Right, exactly. So, I think she just be trying to portray a certain... life that she don't really, it's not what it's cracked up to be, you know what I'm saying? And I think she just try to put on to kind of take us off that trail, you know, like, oh, they really gonna find me out, so let me do this before, you know, it gets to that point.
Because I was saying something in here about, like, it's really, you're trying to frame it as self-defense, and Nikki does this a lot too. I was quiet for so long. When the fuck were you quiet? That never happened. But, like, self-defense as, like, performed aggression. Like, you really just want to show people that you'll say these nasty things or do these nasty, or like, oh, don't say nothing to JT because she'll say this to you. And it's like, sometimes that is not necessary. Everybody doesn't need a response. And I remember a long time ago when people were like, JT responds to everybody. She needs to stop. And I didn't, like, fully get the what they were trying to say to her, you know? Because I'm like, if somebody say something fucked up to me, I'm going to say something to them too. But, like, when you're JT, you cannot afford to be doing that. And then expecting Carisha to come up every time.
Right. And fight your battles with you.
Mm-hmm. And I feel like they were trying to talk to her in that, because she's like, I showed up because the other guests didn't show up. Okay, well, you showed up in your red wig. And they really did try to talk to you about, like, everything is a problem with you.
On the Carisha show?
Yeah. Saucy and Carisha basically tried to say, like, everything is a problem with you. We can't kiki, ha-ha, joke, nothing. Everything's a problem with you.
Yeah.
And she should have, like, taken some heed to that. But I feel like she instead was just like, this is who I am.
Yeah. And I mean, I think people also have the right to be like, this is who I am, and I don't want to change, or I don't want to acknowledge, you know, whatever you're saying. she definitely has that right, but you also open yourself up to not being liked and being criticized and stuff like that. So you can't have it both ways. You can't be nasty to people and be like, well, nobody likes me. So, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
you got to pick. Well, I don't care about being liked. Then if that's the case, then who gives a fuck? You know what I'm saying? What are we even talking about?
But they say that, but they don't mean it.
Right.
They actually deeply
She
care
actually
about being liked.
does care about being liked. Because if she didn't, I think she would be more
at peace with the fact that she's not liked. And I, like, JT aside, do you think that there is a strategy to being likable? Or do you think, like, it's not on you, it's in you?
I think there's a I do think it's not on you, it's in you. Like, that's just who you are. And that's fine. Everybody's not going to be liked. Everybody's not going to like you. Cool. But if you do want to control the narrative, you have to learn how to shut the fuck up. You have to learn how to be quiet. And I feel like that's one of the things that Beyonce has mastered.
Yeah.
Because she might not be the most likable person. We don't know.
Idea.
We have no idea. But I feel like, just her being who she is, she's the biggest superstar right now in our lifetime. I mean, Michael Jackson was, but he's no longer with us. But I think she just kind of knew, like, okay, if this is who I am, this could potentially hurt my career. So let me just not say anything. Majority of the time, let everything be so curated that people can only talk about what I showed them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, because just based off of the documentaries and things her mom said, talking about Beyonce, like, she said, like, there's been times where, like, I've had to, like, fuss people out or, like, cuss my team out and stuff like that. And, had that been privy to the public, she might not be likable. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I think it's just about being quiet, and just kind of letting people have their assumptions and letting things play out.
I think it could be, yes, that, but also I do think that there are people who have been able to, now I won't say it lasts forever. The veneer always cracks, right? But, like, curate likability in a way that, like, maybe they don't deserve it. Prime example, Ellen DeGeneres. Remember, like, Ellen was considered the nicest person in the world,
right,
for decades.
For a long time, yeah.
And then it just came to light, you're not a good person.
Right.
Same thing with Ryan Reynolds, who plays Deadpool. People are finding out he's not that likable of a person. On the other hand, I mean, this could be like my Mob Wives and my investigation thing. People really loved John Gotti. Like, and I think about that, like, they called him the Dapper Don. He always showed up nice to court. He was always, like, outwardly nice to people. But you know that meme where it's like, he's the nicest guy around. And they're like, what about the murder?
Yeah.
And they're like, what murder? Right? Like,
right.
I don't think you have to be right always to be likable.
Right.
But I do think that, yeah.
People still like you.
King Von. Yeah. People loved King Von.
Right.
Serial killer.
Right.
Period. Like, there's no rest of that sentence. But if you have a team that's good enough at being like, we have to have people like us or we don't have shit.
Yeah. But also, that's why I feel like it's just in you because, I mean, outside of Ellen, people kind of don't really fuck with her no more. But as far as, like, King Von, right, like, he actually was likable. Like, I'll put all the murders aside. You know what
murder?
You would probably want to be around him because of his personality. You know what I'm saying?
To our knowledge.
From what we see.
Yeah.
But it's like...
There's been people who have said, like, he'll just go dead in the eyes.
Yeah.
And be like, I got to get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. I think it's just... I don't know. I think JT could be likable if she just be quiet, man. I think you can change people's perception. But at the end of the day, it got to be real. It can't... I don't think it can be, like,
And I found her very likable for an extended period of time. I think she has to let go of that commitment to get back at the person she feels like said the thing,
I think
right?
she got to stop being so nasty.
Because remember when Asian Doll was like, come outside your house? And she was like, bitch, I ain't coming out my motherfucking house to fucking fight in the street with you. Are you crazy? I'm rich.
Right.
That worked. I feel like that worked. I think that the people were on JT's side when she leaned into like, I just like fashion. When JT's birthday dress hit the streets, oh my God, that was the fucking future for what I asked for versus what I got. Everybody got scammed for prom and their birthday and everything else. The seamstresses was telling lies because everybody wanted to look like JT and JT didn't have to say a fucking thing. Why? It's like I have to get back at you because I feel like you hurt me. You hurt my feelings.
Right. And that's the thing, because I think outside of that, because people have that, like that trait, that characteristic, like, I'm going to get my get back.
Yeah.
Like, but very likable people have it, like King Von, for example, right? Mm-hmm. But I don't think he was just a person that just had a nasty attitude all the time.
That is true.
So I think her attitude really is her attitude. It's just the way her mindset.
It's almost like they're not going to like me regardless, so why even bother?
Right. And I don't like, it's really like, I don't like y'all.
Yeah.
So
a lot of people like that, JT aside. There's people I know like that personally who spend so much time. I don't like them. I don't fuck with them. It never occurs to them. Well, they don't like you either.
Right.
And when they find that out, it fucking eats at them. Because they never spent any time thinking about like, oh, well, maybe they don't like me.
Right.
Because the power is in I don't like them.
Right.
So
and everybody's supposed to like me. Like everybody's supposed to be falling over me and bending over backwards and kissing my ass
and being likable. Like even when you're a likable person, there's still going to be people who don't like you. I'm not saying that like likability is the shield from any type of. There's always going to be someone who don't fuck with you.
Who don't
always.
Like
us, we're likable.
We're talking about on a grand scale.
We're likable. There's going to be people who don't like us.
Right.
Oh, wow. But if it's everybody.
But honestly, those be the times I'd be surprised. Like when I found out people don't like me, I'd be like, dang, like it made me think. And I feel like if you don't really think about it, when you find out like somebody don't like you or don't fuck with you, like, and it just be like, oh well, then I feel like, yeah, you probably one of the ones that's like,
yeah.
You know, because I feel like you should at least acknowledge or be aware of like what it is you could be doing that's rubbing people the wrong way.
But it could, listen, like I said, you know, everybody's not going to be liked by everybody. But if everybody don't like you, you're doing something. You're doing something.
Yeah.
And like I said, I don't know what Voodoo Nikki is doing on these women because I don't find Nikki likable. But she's making everybody around her unlikable too. And I also think it's shocking to Nikki, and has been for however many years since the Met Gala. You're not likable. People like your art.
I think ever since the situation with Cardi, she hasn't been likable. Before then,
or what was it? A Vanity Fair party or some shit?
No, it wasn't. It was
when they got into that fight. Okay.
Yeah, I think that situation just kind of she showed her ass, and she's been showing her ass ever since. And so it's maybe a situation where now we like the audience can see like, oh, she's not a good person. And that's what I'm saying. That's the worst thing you can do as someone someone who's secretly unlikable. Don't ever let the underdog or nobody else or someone who is likable get the chance to make it public that they don't like you, because everybody else who has been like neutral or silent, that's their opportunity. Yeah. And that's when you get your feelings hurt. You thought all these people were behind you and they weren't. You just walked past them. Like, you got to be careful with that type of shit, man. And JT, I really do hope you turn it around because I found you very likable. And I don't want this lady fucking up everybody's career, making them mad at Cardi. The why is unclear to me. Ice Spice, you're on the cusp, babe. Let this be your official warning. You have to be fucking careful because you're going to be next. Ice Spice, I feel like she was smart for distancing herself from Nicki after, all that. Because she initially, she was on her side. But once she realized, like, oh, this is not going good for me. Like, this it's not working out well. Like,
and Cleopatra came forward, and
Cleo,
people said, "Wait a minute, I knew I never fucking liked you."
Right. So I think after that, she's kind of been doing good with her likability. Like, she's been working on just staying low and just working, right? Like, not really making no problems for herself. She got back cool with Lotto. They put out a good song, you know. Like, I think she can redeem herself.
And that's what I'm saying. You on the
point.
cusp. Take this as the opportunity to turn that motherfucker around.
Yeah. Now, if she do one more thing, then it's probably clipped for her. But I think
Malibu Mitch can
Cardi
still turn it around too.
So Cardi herself is just so likable outside of the fucking barbs.
That's how Cardi got famous, being relatable and being likable.
Yeah. So she's just always gonna be that, you know. Like, I don't think we ever have to. That's why Cardi can really talk her shit and say some crazy things. Cause she done said some crazy things to people.
Yeah.
I think that's why she can get a little wild and still be okay, because she's very likable. And unfortunately, some people just have it and some people don't, you know. I think it's all really in your personality.
Or like Doechii. Doechii's very likable, because I do want to give like examples that aren't like color specific. When Doechii was yelling at her team, we didn't say, "Oh, this is why we don't like Doechii."
Right.
We said, "Well, sometimes the team needs to get it the fuck together."
Right.
Because what the fuck did you do to stress Doechii out?
Right. And I talked to somebody who is in
Flo Milli too, very likable. Mona Leo, very likable.
Yeah, Mona Leo is very likable. Like, people starting to notice her more and more now, which I love for her. But yeah, I was talking to somebody in PR, and they was basically saying like, because I asked them like, what was your opinion on the Doechii situation, and they were just like, yeah, she didn't do nothing wrong. Like, it was her team that was in the wrong. And I was like, okay, cool. We was on the right side of things, because, you know, we don't really.
The stakes were high.
Yeah, like, we don't really get to see that side of things.
But like and I know we got to put a lid on this, but like, the ends justified the means.
Yeah.
I know there's a better expression to use here, but I don't have it at the top of mind. Meaning, like, the stakes were high. This is the fucking Met. I have to look impeccable. Therefore, I'm screaming, wake the fuck up. You're asleep at the wheel. We need to get this perfect.
Yeah.
Whereas, like, someone's like, I wish they would have used a different lip product on JT. You big mouth bitch. Like, those things don't add up. And even when people bring up, like, the old screenshots of Cardi, if you notice, because I was there, I met Cardi in college. I've been a fan for a long time. It's just the screenshots of her replying to people and not what the people said.
Right.
Cardi was actually defending herself.
Right.
And take it or leave it from me, right? But almost everybody I know from New York calls people roaches. I was in New York and there was a roach in my fucking Uber. I think that they have a lot of experience with it. And therefore, because I've heard Azealia Banks call people roaches. You know what I mean?
This is from New York. They're gonna talk shit anyway. That's just.
But they're gonna talk like, I don't think that was necessarily like a colorist remark said from her. However, since people have brought that up, I haven't seen her use it again. Yeah. And with the exception of saying Papa Bear's favorite color is 5 or whatever, which was fucked up.
It was fucked up.
She should not have done it. But was it as extreme as what Nicki was doing with her kids? No.
Right. I think
the ends got to justify the means, baby.
Yeah. And I think that's really what a lot of people get wrong in situations, is they don't realize the cause and effect. Like, every day I be thinking about shit and I be like, you can tell really how people didn't pay attention in reading and writing in school, because it just comes out in the way that we as people communicate with each other.
Yeah.
And there's certain things, if you learned this in your English class, then you would know, like, how to think critically about certain things. Like, this person said this, but they probably meant this. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
And if you don't really think about shit in a certain way, then you don't really see a perspective outside of your own. So it's just like, you kind of just be ranting. You know what I'm saying? But you don't really understand, like.
Yeah. Or like, even with this is such an interesting topic. I should have brought it up earlier. Even with the situation we had, right, where I posted that video and I was like, hey, just in case somebody is offended by this thing I said, like, these two sentences, I said them together, but they're not related to each other. And I'm not trying to be offensive to Nigerian folks, right? Even though I knew what the fuck I meant.
Right.
I didn't think it would be okay to wait until somebody brought it up and said, well, bitch, what the fuck did you mean by this? And I'm like, no, but you know what? That's not what the fuck I meant.
Right.
Knock it off. Because I can see the valid critique. Even though I know what I meant, I'm the person who said it, right? I can get how other people can perceive things.
Right. Exactly.
And therefore, my intention is not to, you know what I'm saying? Like, look unbothered by things. My thing is like to
be
not have discord, not have like tension,
to not be on the wrong side of shit.
And I think that JT, Nikki, these other women, Akbar, are fine. Like, they almost thrive in that tension where, like, so much shit is going on in the world right now. We cannot take any unnecessary tension. We just can't.
Yeah.
You need to let it go. And people keep telling you that, and you keep ignoring them as well. Even your fans are saying it's getting difficult to defend you.
Yeah.
And you're still doing weird ass shit. You got to turn it around. I'm sorry. Well, let me stay focused. We should all try to be more likable.
Yeah, I'm working on it. I feel like I'm likable when people get to know me, but also like I could be just as unlikable. It just really depends, I guess. But for the most part, I feel like most people like me. You know what I'm saying? So when people don't like me, it is hard to kind of like deal with that. Sometimes.
Yeah, if someone told me they didn't like you, I'd be like, what?
Like, what did she do to you, right? But sometimes I think it's just my personality.
Well, I have one of those. I expect that from people.
Next we have advice from the internet.
Ooh.
And this is actually I don't know what do they call them, a thread? It's from Threads. And it's from Stormy Blue. And she made a post and she was like, the hard truth is when you're trying to grow, you will have to cut off some friends, or I would say some people that don't want to grow with you. They will hold you back from your next level of life because they will be a constant reminder of the person you're not trying to be anymore. The people that grow with you are patient, understanding, and respect your boundaries are the people that should be in your life. Certain people were your friends simply because you guys were on the same playing field. Remember that. And I agree, like, to an extent. I mean, I think you can outgrow people.
For sure.
I think some people just grow apart. That don't necessarily mean you know, further than them, or, you know, I think sometimes it's just not aligned anymore.
Yeah.
But I do think in certain situations, you know, you could be trying to be different from who you were. Like, just use what we've been talking about, JT, right? So let's just say JT decided cut off her whole team because she wants to be different, right? But then it's like her team basically is still trying to like put her in this box that she's not trying to be in no more. You know what I'm saying? But I think the point here is that sometimes you really just gotta like put yourself around different people.
Yeah.
So that you can change, you know, so that you can be more likable. You can like have a different outlook and perspective on the world, you know, because those people who was there, like when you was in drama and shit, like they're gonna still kind of be holding on to that. Like sometimes people don't really be trying to like let you grow or let you go. Like they want to keep bringing up shit that you did, not really kind of put in what progress you made or like things you're doing differently out there. So, I think sometimes just basically the advice is to know who and when to cut off or like who and when to leave behind. Yeah.
And, you know, sometimes people come back. Like I'm hanging out a lot more with someone who like we were very close and then we did not talk at all. And now like I feel like we're more aligned.
Yeah.
Right? But you have to do the thing. And this is coming from me who is like the most hesitant to do the thing. Like cutting you off from me is like a last resort.
Me too.
And it sucks when you have to do it. And it makes that person be like, all these people you could have cut off, you cut me off.
Yeah.
But it does have to happen sometimes. And it doesn't mean that they'll never be back. But it's like, for where I'm at right now, I just literally can't.
Like, you literally have to, like, kind of just do your own thing sometimes, you know? And if it's meant for that person to be in your life, then like you said, they'll come back, you know, in a way that's more healthier and more aligned. And if they don't, you you know, then that's cool too. Like y'all just, you know, at that point, we on two different paths. We can't be friends.
And that is what it is. That was good. And it fit in really well. This has been another episode of Let Me Stay Focused. Stay warm during homecoming. Try your best to be likable. And don't be a hating ass bitch during the break. And we'll catch you in the next one.
Peace.
Bye. Another episode of Let Me Stay Focused. Don't be a hating ass bitch during the break.
Peace.
Bye.